The Universal Peace Federation, UPF, today concluded the World Summit 2022, which began on Friday, February the 1st of this year in Seoul, South Korea. The 40 summit, which was executed partly in person and partly via teleconferencing, explored ways to bring peaceful reconciliation to the decades-old rift between North and South Korea. An NGO in general consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations, the Universal Peace Federation supports the work of the United Nations, particularly in the areas of interfaith peace building, peace education, and the strengthening of marriage and family. ZANE ROMULUS tells us more.
The Universal Peace Federation, or UPF, is an international and interreligious network of individuals and organizations which is dedicated to achieving world peace. World Summit 2022 is part of the UPF's long-standing and ongoing World Summit series, in which the UPF and its global network of ambassadors for peace work collaboratively across all sectors of society to resolve conflict and reconcile the divided human family. This year's World Summit focused on resolving the conflict between North and South Korea. The conference convened in Seoul, Korea from February 10th to the 14th under the theme Toward Peace on the Korean Peninsula. Dr. Hak Yahan Moon, the founder of UPF, served as host of the World Summit conferences with the Prime Minister of Cambodia and the former Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Ban Ki-moon, serving as co-chairs. The summit saw the participation of many current and former heads of state, including former U.S. Vice President Mike Pence.
Today, leaders from 157 nations around the world gather to continue working, striving, and praying for that vision, a more peaceful and prosperous world. We gather because freedom-loving people here in Korea, Japan, the United States, and around the world share the same values. We cherish faith, family, democracy, and the rule of law.
The Korean War, which began in 1950, more than 70 years ago, concluded not with a peace treaty, but with an armistice, leaving the once unified Korean peninsula divided, despite being populated by a people with a common history, culture, and language. Throughout 2021 and extending into 2022, the Universal Peace Federation has focused its attention on the search for a breakthrough in peace on the Korean peninsula.
We are fighting for our future generations, and we must show and bring our children to understand that what we reap, we also sow. If we sow with our service, the love, and the truth of God, I believe that we, along with generations, will reap blessed families, marriages, communities, and nations. This is how the young people of our nations will see and discover the key to peace and unity.
World Summit 2022 featured several components, including a global assembly of heads of state and government, an interreligious peace summit, and a rally for peace on the Korean peninsula involving more than 1 million people. For the DBS News World, I am ZANE ROMULUS.
A new online program for young learners is launched here. Details in just a bit.